Here's another sign posted at the entrance to the hike I was on. Do not feed the bears. That's a good one. Especially do not feed the bears yourself. Like your body to the mother bear taking care of her baby bear. And then here's another one. Caution, be bear aware. And what to do when you see a bear. Very useful. Okay, here's the sign for the trail I was on when I met the bear. And if you'll notice, it does say be bear aware. So make as much noise as you go, avoid wearing headphones, keep children close to you, watch for bear sign, never approach or feed a bear, and keep your dog on a leash. Be bear aware. That's where I met the bear. This says, caution, be bear aware, and this says a fed bear is a dead bear. So please don't feed the bears. And that is so true. If you see a bear, it says remain calm. If you see a bear, remain calm and keep your distance. Alert the bear of your presence by clapping or talking. Slowly back away, avoiding eye contact. Number 2, do not feed the bears. Bears learn very quickly, and those that come to associate food with people may become very aggressive and thereby dangerous. Number 3, tell someone. Let an employee know where and when you saw the bear. Okay, this is my bear story on this trail right at this exact spot. I had a bear encounter and left me with a conundrum of what to do, and maybe you can help me figure it out. So it was exactly a year ago today, walking on this trail, and right at this spot a baby bear ran over my foot on this trail, and you can see it's a fairly narrow trail. There's no place else to go, and the bear ran over my foot, coming from behind me there, and then kept going down the trail to the north, which is behind me now. There we go. Okay, so what do? There was no mother bear. I didn't see a mother bear. There was a little baby bear like the size of a teddy bear, and so maybe about the size of a rabbit. It ran right over my foot, and it was running, and then it disappeared up the trail there, looking behind me for bears. There's lots of bears in this area. Anyway, the conundrum was, I was standing here, the bear just ran over my foot. Which way do I go? Do I go the way the bear came from? Or do I follow the bear? If I go where the baby bear came from, you know, he may be leading his mother, and the mother might be right there, and I might run into the mother. So if I go the other way, up there, that mother may be waiting for the baby bear up there, and I might run into her that way. So I just stood here trying to figure out which way do I go. And it was, like I say, a conundrum, and I was trying to figure it out. And I see something over there, but I don't know what it is yet. So anyway, the conundrum could be a mathematical conundrum, a probability conundrum, so we could do statistics on it. Could be a sociological conundrum, like which way do I go to avoid being eaten? Or is the mother going to eat me? Anyway, I was worried because I meet lots of bears out here, and there's lots of bears, but this is the first time I've ever met a mother with a cub. Actually, I just met the cub. I never saw the mother yet. But the most dangerous bear, they say, is a mother protecting its cub. So if I go south, which is where the bear came from, I could run into the mother bear and be eaten just because the mother's trying to protect her cub. The other thing, I only saw one cub. Usually there's more, but this one only had one. So it's even going to be probably more protective. Maybe it's lost one or two other cubs and now is really angry and protective of its baby. So if I go the other way and the mother's the other way, same thing. So let's do some statistics on this. Uh, the, the baby is by itself. What's the probability it had a mother at the beginning? 100%. Did something happen to the mother? You know, maybe the mother was killed by another bear, by a cougar. So what's probability of that? Maybe 1%. And the baby bear is by itself, and then that's no danger to me. The other probability, maybe the mother bear was sick. Maybe the baby bear is all by itself, so let's give that another 1% probability. And that leaves us with probably 98% chance that the mother bear is still around and is looking for me. And I don't want to be eaten. So let's figure out what we do. Here we are in the middle of nowhere. This actually is a nature conservancy. It's part of the BC government wildlife program, so there should be no hunting in here. So the probability that the mother bear was shot by a hunter is pretty well zero. So that leaves me at 98% chance, that probability that the mother bear is still around. Now, what was chasing the baby? Why was it running? Maybe it was running to catch up to its mother. So that would mean the mother was behind me. And that's good. So I could keep walking forward, keep walking south. The mother is north. Or another probability is that maybe a mountain lion was chasing the baby. That's why it was running. So we have to consider that. Now my big conundrum was I did not have bear spray, and actually my brother-in-law worked or ran a gravel company, gravel pit, a couple miles from here. So I called him on my cell phone. He answered, and I asked him, what should I do? Which way should I go? And he said, did you bring your bear spray? And I said, nope. He said, well, next time take your bear spray. So that was a good point. And interestingly, I still don't have any bear spray. So there we go. I've never had to use it, and all the bears I've seen have just disappeared, and I've probably never seen most of them. They've hidden in the bush and I've just gone by. But I have seen lots of bears that did not bother me at all. Brown and black. This area is at the present time only black bears, but a little ways north are brown bears. Maybe a few miles north is where the brown bears start. But they used to have this habitat as their habitat, but as civilization has grown, people have moved in, the brown bears have moved more north into the more wild areas of Canada. So that still left me, my brother-in-law could not give me an answer. And as he was too far away on the other side of the Pitt River, it would take him hours to get here, even though he's a couple miles as the bald eagle flies, but I'm not a bald eagle, so I could not join him. The next question, watch for ticks. I think that might have been a tick from this tree, but anyway. Okay, the next question is, which way do I go, north or south? Follow the baby bear or go opposite the baby bear? Is the mother chasing the baby bear, or was the baby bear chasing the mother? The big ethical and probabilistic dilemma that I'm facing, and you can help me with that answer. Let's go over the probability. The mother could be behind me with the baby bear, and I just didn't see the mother. Mother was in the bush. So let's give that a 50% probability. And we'll forget the other 2% where the mother was no longer around. 'Cause that's probably too low and probably not true anyway. The other 50% is I should go south, the way the baby bear came from. But again, the probability is the mother bear behind the baby bear. I don't see, I'm looking up the trail, I can see quite a ways, but I don't see the mother bear. And I look the other way and I don't see the baby bear anymore. He's disappeared into the bush. So he may have joined his mother in the bush. So why don't you press pause and think about that for a moment. Okay, I hope you were able to figure that out. Statistically, what is the probability of running into the mother bear either direction that I take? And again, I estimated it to be about 50-50. Now, I waited and I stayed still because I couldn't decide what to do. And I probably stood here for 20 minutes. It seemed like 20 minutes, but it was probably a lot less. Then I did see people further up on the hill, probably half-mile away. And they were the way that the baby bear had come from, so I started walking that direction and finally got to the bird sanctuary and the bird observation tower, which is a couple miles away, with no sign of a bear, a mother bear that is. And I never did see the mother bear. So where she went, she's probably in the bush and avoided me. The baby actually ran over my foot on the trail here. You can see a very narrow trail, but it got thick vegetation on every side. The bear can go through, but not me. At least not properly. Let's put it that way. So anyway, did you figure out the probability? As close as I could get it was 50-50. And so I just stayed still, not wanting to take my chances at 50-50, not being that much of a gambler, not being able to decide if one was 51 and one was 49. But anyway, I survived, as you can tell, because here I am. I was not eaten by the mother bear. And I'm here to tell the tale. So that's a good statistics question, probability. Figure out how to save your life and decide which way you would have gone. The third way was what I did was just stay still and wait for, make lots of noise. I was talking on the phone, talking to my brother-in-law, who was several miles away working in the gravel quarry. And the mother bear probably heard me and took off with her baby bear once they reunited. And I was able to leave. I caught up to, it turned out to be a film crew on this trail, making some kind of a movie, I guess like I am. And they had not seen a bear or even a baby bear. So there we go. Anyway, very nice. This is, we're in the Pip Holder. This is called Addington Slough. And this flows into the Pitt River, British Columbia, Canada. This is a park and a wildlife preserve. So the bears are free to roam here. No hunting. Apparently fishing is allowed. I see lots of fishermen. But as you can see, not too many people on these trails. And this particular trail behind me there goes to the bird observation tower. That's a couple miles east of here, way out in the slough. And lots of nice birds out there, great blue herons, bald eagles, golden eagles, other kinds of herons, birds, songbirds, bluebirds, blackbirds, etc. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know, give me a comment of what your probability is of success in staying alive on this trail. When you meet a baby bear that runs over your foot and you're waiting for the mother bear and you don't have bear spray and you don't have a gun. No hunting allowed. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.